We have today, guys, very unfortunate, but this is one of the worst Charlie Kirk's news. I mean, Charlie Kirk related hatred. Just it's very horrible. So, Sonic the Hedgehog artist, what is that? Jiggy Dutrix under fire from mocking Charlie Kirk tragedy online, quickly locks X account. So, there's a lot of this. This is, of course, by that Park Place, and this is a bit actually old by this point. It's a few days old, but this is one of the worst things that I ever seen from all of the people that actually sent Charlie Kirk some hate. So we only found out about this today because there are so many news of
Keep
that sort.
digging up people like that.
Yeah, unfortunately. So let's read this and we're going to discuss. There's also some Twitter stuff that we're going to take a look from Grumps. Sonic the Hedgehog artist is gaining infamy online for mocking the Charlie Kirk tragedy. The assassination of Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, remains a raw wound in America's political and cultural landscape. Across the nation, supporters mourn the loss of a conservative leader who had dedicated his life to speaking out on campuses and defending traditional values. But not everyone responded with respect. In fact, some celebrated. Among these voices was a figure tied to Sega's flagship family-friendly brand, Sonic the Hedgehog. And here we have from Grams, IDW Sonic artist and writer has gone off the deep end, Charlie Kirk. And let's click on that and let's see what that is about.
No way.
Okay, so, oh my gosh. So, hello Sega. So I guess this guy, Crack, wrote to Sega and tagged them, and also the publishing.
IDW Publishing.
Is terrorism a representative of the Sonic the Hedgehog brand? Jiggy Dutrix, IDW Sonic artist writer, is celebrating a murder. She supports killing cops, the rich, and supports users advocating for terrorism and politically racially motivated mass murder. I'm going to say murder. This is in addition to Dutrix recommending a
Pornographic book.
pornographic book to
Jesus Christ.
As a lifelong Sonic fan, I find this deeply disappointing and upsetting. Well, to say the least.
As a lifelong Sonic fan, I also find this for extremely,
Horrible. And horrifying.
Totally horrifying.
I'm gonna click on this now. Let's read it now from our big screen here. So it says, this is from her, the Spotify playlist. So this is her Spotify playlist. There's Charlie Kirk's Dead. There's Charlie Kirk's Dead. There's Charlie Kirk is Dead. How can you listen to this? This is sadistic. I don't know what to call it.
How exactly? Yes.
I mean, this is evil.
Yeah.
Well, okay, one word, evil. Who does that? Who does that?
Yeah.
It's these days quick AF. What does this even means? This is just horrible.
Don't speak woke.
Love that for them. What? I mean, you have to be mentally deranged. That's just not a normal behavior.
And that's a person who is writing Sonic and drawing Sonic comic book, which is meant for kids.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that the one that is publishing here in Bulgarian actually is not the one from her. Yeah. It's actually one of the good ones. Yeah.
I think freaking God.
Yeah.
And this guy posted, inside you 2 bricks.
Inside you are 2 bricks.
Throw me at a cop, use me to build community. Both are valid. Why is this hatred towards cops? They just arrest whoever's doing crimes.
They're just trying to do their job, yeah.
I mean, if that happens to be sometimes black people or the 80% of the time, whatever the statistics say, that's not fault of the cops.
Yeah.
It's just statistic. It's just how it happens. So, Jiggy Dutrake says, I feel like eat the rich is too kind of a sentence lately. I didn't even know that there's such a sentence. Did you know that there's such a sentence?
Apparently all rich people are bad people, if you ask me, those guys.
That's not a thing.
What happens if they become rich? Do they automatically become
yeah, maybe somebody should eat them or what?
Yeah.
I mean, by that logic, by this point. The most ironic diss out of all of this is the what?
How is that person a writer?
Yeah,
how is that person a writer?
This is so badly worded. The most ironic diss out of all this is the is the
I'll
thoughts
tell
and
everybody.
prayers all political leaders are doing. Well, yes, a man died, and a young man that had a great future
Yeah,
ahead of him.
exactly.
Making fun of the people mourning. Yes. I mean, whoever did the red thing, they just want to tell us, well, this is
What
what
is happening?
happened.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, even when one of their own dies, they don't give a shit. What? That's America, baby. What do you mean they don't give a shit? Thoughts and prayers
Thoughts and
means
prayers
thoughts and
means thoughts and
prayers.
prayers. Yes.
It doesn't mean we
Yeah.
don't give a crap. Like this is literally
Exactly.
insane. Like it's like calling black red or calling white something else.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
not recognizing obvious things. That's a metaphor for not seeing the truth, not seeing reality. Like how is this? What is that?
All I know is that if that's how she writes in her comic books, my brain will explode if I have to read it.
Yeah, no, just don't.
Yeah.
And this guy says armed Nazis should be dead Nazis. Change my mind. Well,
You're retarded, so what
you
mind?
don't
Yeah.
have a mind.
So you don't have a mind. Yeah.
What are you talking about? A plus for writing skills. Yes. Mr. YouTube says what really pains me is that I read this ADW comics because I was interested. Their grammatic gives you aneurysm. This is certain. Yeah, they only see what they want to see. Yeah.
Mr. YouTube, read the other IDW comics about Sonic before her, or read the ones from Archie Comics, because they also had Sonic comic books. These are great. I can recommend those.
He knows.
Yeah. Also, Glyton says I look very tall tonight, and Mr. YouTube says I thought Logan would be very small. What? Is it because of the camera? I mean,
This camera is
I'm
meant
always
for
like
one
that.
person.
Yes.
So yeah, it's kind of hard to fit us both like properly. It's very hard actually. Then Jiggy continues. It's also now religion. It's also how religion works, which is why they go hand in hand. Sure, your life sucks now, but you'll be rewarded when you're dead as long as you follow the rules and don't question anything. No, nobody said that. I mean, don't question anything. That's for Islam. You're mistaking the religions. And also, American Christianity and how American people understand Christianity is not the same as original nations that actually adopted Christianity, well, thousands of years earlier, 1,000 and something years earlier, are, because we are like that and we are not covered in dogma.
Yeah.
We don't preach that you're not supposed to have sex before marriage. We don't preach that you're not supposed to do other dogmatic things, basically, that are too strict or whatever. We don't preach anything.
No.
You just live your normal life and be responsible and have free will.
Person, yeah.
That's what Christianity really is about. Just have free will to make your own mistakes and learn from them. Don't go to an extreme. If you go to an extreme, you're going against, well, God, basically. Everything in extreme lacks balance by definition. This is something that's not healthy. We also have the saying, too good of a saint, even God doesn't like. I mean, that's a rough translation, but that's what it means. That even if you're too good or too much of a saint, even God's not gonna like you. That doesn't mean that you're not supposed to be amazingly good. It means that if you're too good, that you are naive, then you are bad for yourself and others.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. That's what it means. It doesn't mean do not be good. It means that you have to have balance. You have to be able to be a good person, but also recognize what is bad and try to be objective in every given situation and towards yourself first, to know yourself, and then towards others. So you can fairly assess yourself and others and situations. Again, this is all coming back to balance. It's not supposed to be anything of the sort that has anything to do with whatever I said, extremes.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, even when we're going back to freaking Star Wars Episode 3 and Anakin went to the dark side and he went to the extreme right away, which was addressed or called obsolete, not obsoletes. What did Obi-Wan said? Not extremes, not obsolete, and the other word for an extreme. How was that?
Haven't watched that movie in a while.
Okay. Again, another synonym for something that is on the other end, very end of things. So anyway, but he meant that if he's dealing with these things, he's gonna be wrong. And that's how it is. You're wrong on both ends of the stick. You only right in the middle of the stick.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it. We need some balance. Otherwise, people are not robots. We can live
Robots.
with extreme restrictions or extreme freedom, because then anarchy is gonna exude in that movie, where everything, all crime is permitted for one evening.
The Purge.
The purge.
Yeah.
But this is a bit of a false equivalency. Anyway, I continue.
Well, yeah.
Because then you have to talk about, are really people this way, and all of those things. This is just very grim, dark look at humanity, and really not a lot of, not so many people are like that. But anyway, if this actually was happening, all the leftists are gonna come out on the streets and totally try to kill
And
everybody
totally
that's
try
from
to
the
kill
right,
everyone, yes, and we'll
including
see
their neighbors.
their true cowards, including probably each other, because
Yeah. Maybe the writers of the movie saw where things are trending towards, and they decided to write these movies in advance and be like,
Yeah.
hey, look at what's gonna happen if you don't change how you perceive the world, how you see your next door neighbor or a friend or whatever. Because if we don't start to see each other as human beings first, we are falling into this trap where we perceive everybody as the enemy, and nothing else. Like, you're either like my friend or you're my enemy. There's nothing in between. There's no compassion. There's no understanding. There's no human to human, heart to heart talks anymore. With especially with some parts of the movements these days. And we, from the other side, we are getting very tired of that. And we see that if there is no reasoning with these people, some consequences are necessary. Not what they do, but consequences. This hashtag consequence culture was born. But yeah, for sure, we should not be like them, but we should all try to be more human, basically.
Probably, and the people who wrote that other movie, Idiocracy, also have the same idea.
Yeah, idiocracy. Yeah. Okay, let's continue because we do have stuff to go through. Yes. Yeah, that's probably something stupid. Oh, some guy, Joshy Big Girl says, someone, ITUB BBZ, telling Ethan Kane?
Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan Klein. Oh boy, I never seen that. Actually, never seen his name written before.
Now that I think about
Yeah.
it, yeah.
To shut the F up, playing an embarrassing clip of him. Hassan just fucking giggling at it all inject into my veins. What?
Is that Hassan?
There's no other Hassan.
yeah.
Here's Hassan right there.
Here's Hassan,
Here's his. Here he is here. I don't know if you can see that because I just zoomed it in out. Okay, because we can't read it if it's zoom out. So silence them up. Slice them up.
Slice them up,
Sorry. I want to read something that's way less worse.
Way less worse than that one, yeah.
Okay, slice them up. We need to. Yeah, that's what Hassan said. So he needs this thing injected into his veins. Great.
And a person who writes a kids comic book.
And also, basically, she
There.
reposted that
Yeah.
because if you don't understand Twitter, it could get very confusing. So she reposted that. That is the
Yeah.
post, and she reposted
Saying
it.
to this, yes.
Yeah, and then here, so guy, season 2 says wingers trying to do the empathy gimmick of Charlie Kirk when they all collectively, yeah, don't you want to murder white people?
Jesus Christ, yeah. These are all nuts.
Yeah, no, they're sick. They're very sick. So, bonjour, artist who's worked in comics, animation, and now video games. I have options here. Computer Science PhD 2028. What?
And of course, them.
But that year has not.
Well, maybe
It's
into
not
the
here.
future she will finish studying that or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, with those crazy people, you never know. I mean, it's them, so you know. Also, because I saw that Mr. Mewtwo and October Sky were talking about the new Sonic game. She's not involved in that game, guys. Don't worry. She has nothing to do with it. So do play that. I tried the open game before. You need to try the demo. It's a great game. She has nothing to do with it. Do not worry. Yes. Play the game.
Okay, works for IDW Sonic done things for Sega, writer, artist, engineer, business
Inquires and
non-binary, they, them.
good
It
for
is
you.
all the same.
Really
They're all the same.
really for people who are clamoring to identities and things like that, they sure look alike all, and they're just the same.
They just looked absolutely
They're
the
just-
same.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
So here's the last thing. This is all in addition to recommending corn to children. The book is for 14 plus. Well, I don't know where.
So she's recommending actually a book that is 14 plus.
I don't know where that happened, but
In
I'm not surprised.
in the pages of one of the Sonic comic books, they publish it actually.
Really?
As far as I understood, yeah.
What does mean that she recommends that?
Well, probably read this book. It's 14 plus, but how can you do that in a children's comic book? How can you recommend something?
I mean, if it's
kids will buy
corn,
it, yeah. I'll buy a Sonic comic book too, but if I see at the end page that someone recommends me a corn comic book, I will still be, you know,
yeah,
I was still thinking that's the main audience is kids.
Yeah, that's extremely inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like extremely. Okay, continuing. So Jiggy Dutrex is an artist, a writer who has also gone by Bridget Dutrex with professional credits on ADW publishing Sonic the Hedgehog comic series and past collaborations tied directly to Sega. This artist used social media in the immediate aftermath of Kirk's death to openly mock the tragedy. Dutrex, who identifies as non-binary and uses they/them pronouns, shared playlists titled Charlie Kirk's is Dead and Charlie Kirk's is something, turning a political killing into the punchline of a joke. Screenshots show commentary brushing off expressions of grief. What? Deriding thoughts and players. Deriding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. As meaningless and threatening Kirk's loss as cause for celebration rather than sorrow. Sonic, from Sonic covers to Creator Corner. This is not the behavior of an obscure internet troll. Dutrex has a visible presence in the Sonic community, with artwork featured in official Sonic the Hedgehog comics and promotional materials. Dutrex's professional resume includes variant covers, coloring, inking,
yeah.
and writing contributions to ADW's ongoing Sonic line. Dutrex was spotlighted in Sonic the Hedgehog number 76 in a section called Creator Corner. In that feature, ADW gave Dutrex a platform to promote personal work alongside official Sonic content. Sega and IDW didn't just publish the artist, they endorsed, elevated, and publicly showcased the name to fans. That makes these social media posts all the more disturbing. Sega has marked Sonic as a hero for children for more than 3 decades. Parents would not expect someone with a hand in Sonic's official comics to be mocking the murder of a public figure, cheering violent rhetoric, and sharing memes about harming police officers.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn it, my son is a big Sonic fan, so...
So you wouldn't want him to see that crap?
No.
Ever. A post about Charlie Kirk's assassination are not isolated. Other material from Dutrex's account reveals a broader pattern of radical and inflammatory commentary. Are you going into the Nurgle territory, my empress? Nurgle territory?
Nurgle territory, why?
What do you mean?
With the extremism.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
My as well, some point, exactly, yeah.
My lapsuses are legendary.
I mean, I'm sure that this artist is pooped right out of Nurgle's ass. So.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
Then it formed into them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
let's go back to the article, but I just want to show her again. I mean, all the same.
They're all
people
the same.
are the same.
No matter that they want to, they claim that they're, different identities and things like that, and they look the same. They totally look the same.
Yeah. It's the same. So I don't know if she's gonna like somebody that's attractive female. Probably she's gonna be against attractive females. Who knows? So yeah, the pattern of
extremism.
Yeah. The posts about Charlie Kirk's assassination are not isolated. Other material from Dutrex's account reveals a broader pattern of radical and inflammatory commentary. Examples include a retweet applauding the idea that armed should be dead. What? I'm gonna call them atheists. All smoking religion is nothing more than control tactics and exploit people. Reactions celebrating the misfortune of political adversaries. Individually, these posts might be brushed off as edgy humor. Together, they paint a picture of someone who treats violence and hatred as entertainment. When such commentary comes from a professional tied to children's media, it takes on a far more serious character. Absolutely. Not as isolated case. This incident is a part of disturbing trend in entertainment. Dutroux is far from the only creator facing backlash over offensive comments tied to Kirk's death. Yeah, we also have DC Comics writer Gretchen Felker Martin spark outrage after celebrating Kirk's killing and dismissing him as an undeserving of respect before being fired by DC, and so on and so forth, guys.
For the imperium must not fail. Imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might. Their purpose burning crystal bright. To lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.